Well, they do say that 2 boats is a race, 3 is a regatta, and I get a distinct feeling that both Rogue and Monkey Island are pulling out all stops to get to Fakarava first. For some reason, though, they're tracking a lot further south than the ram line through to Fakarava, and I get the impression they're just steering for Fakarava Pass, but they're not taking into account the tide like we are. Anyway, may the best boat win.
Race over there.
Looks like Rogue's just pipped Monkey Island and are ahead of them. Now, by all accounts, those two should beat us through to Fakarava. For all, they are 5 foot longer, each of them. The advantage is that we're sticking to the rum line, so we should do a shorter distance than either of them. Anyway, we'll know in about 2 hours. Of course, we haven't forgotten the dark horse in the race, the catamaran chasing stars. They are 47 foot, so you expect they'll be going fast. And those guys don't reef in that much, so yeah, we'll see. Now I know Rogue and Monkey Island are racing, it's a matter of pride. Josh has been giving Fraser a lot of grief, saying that the Beneteau is a lot faster than Fraser's Geno. Looks like we've got this race in the bag. Both Rogue and Monkey Island have gone too far south, and I think we're all good. So we're in the final stretches, and it looks like Rogue may just pip us to the north of the island of Fakarava. The problem is that being further south, we've got a better wind angle through to the last stages than we do, so they've got a bit of speed on us. Yeah. I think the only chance we've got is I've taken Tranquilo out of autopilot, and as good as Carla is, she tends to move left and right a bit too much. So I've basically hand steering to try and go a bit more straighter and just minimize the distance we're sailing, and also get a bit of speed out of it. Rogue did pip us around the corner of the north of Fakarava. Not particularly unhappy about that, because after all he did sail with Alec Thompson, so I'm sure he's picked up a few things from the great sailor. And look, I mean, Josh is a great sailor himself. But the good news is we have picked up on Monkey Island. Well, Evan does reckon that Rogue has been disqualified. After all, it was unseamanlike behaviour with Josh's activity. Yeah, we'll see what the committee says.
You know, this is like the America's Cup, or Kiwi Cup it's now called. 2 Kiwis, an Aussie, and Americans.
Well, we're coming up to the finishing line, the Atoll Pass, and I gotta say, we won the handicap. Rogue is ahead of us, but they only crossed 15 minutes ahead of us. So overall, considering they're 10% longer than us, only we're faster by 5%. So yeah, we won the handicap prize. Gotta be happy with that. I just had a chat with Josh of Rogue on the VHF, and he's just at the pass, and he's saying that 90 minutes out from start tide, that the standing waves right in the middle of the pass. So he's just going to have a quick look, see what it's like, and then decide if he's going to sail through or not. Now the pass is half a nautical mile wide, one of the widest passes through in the atolls, a lot wider than Kauehi, so it's reasonably safe, but it does get a strong current going through it, so we're going to take it nice and easy as well. Right in the middle of the passage, there's definitely some quite turbulent waves.
It's better on this side of, there's not much at all on this side of the channel.
That's it. That's what everyone said.
Yeah. So.
In the middle of the pass, the standing waves. Nice one, mate. As you can see, Josh can't handle coming second, so he's put out his stay sail to see if he can keep up with us.
We can't bring it on much more, so it's alright.
Whilst Rogue got line owners on the offshore race, inshore wise, we're clearly the dominant boat around, not just on handicap but on line owners as well.
But can you keep an eye out for these markers? I can't actually see them.
Yeah. So has it got in the papers yet?
Eh?
Has it got in the papers yet?
What about your little incident today?
No, how you came second?
Or the results for today's race?
Yeah.
Well,
how you got line on I got the handicap?
Clean win to the pass.
Well,
a little bit, you know, up that beat, kind of toing and froing. I think just had a little edge in you as the wind built towards the end, but you know, it was going to be touch and go, and then.
So just checking the result to see that yes, he got line honours, but then got second on handicap coming in on the offshore, and then coming in here, Tranquilo got both line honours and the handicap.
Yeah, talk it up.
Yeah, there.
Don't do it, Josh. They're gonna push you off. If you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to follow our adventures.
Well, it was a great little race yesterday. I think we all loved it. And in honour of our win, at least in the handicap, both inshore and offshore, Roker provided us with the black Kiwi flag. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, I really appreciate the gesture.